Hey, greetings from rainy Gary, Indiana. I'm Sam Love, the incomplete set collector. I've been doing a lot of nature videos lately and getting ready for the release of my book, The Gary Anthology. But I saw this fun post from the good people at Sabre Baseball Cards, so I wanted to join in. Me in 5 baseball cards. Starting us off, 1985 Topps Leon Durham. 1985 was the first year I got baseball cards. 45 cello pack at Toys R Us. My mom asked, would you like these? And I was instantly attracted to this design. I love it. And as you can see, this is a well-loved card. This card was not in that pack. I traded for it. I traded the Mike Schmidt All-Star Game or All-Star Set glossy that came as an insert in the pack for this with a kid named Eddie Taylor on the back of the school bus. And speaking of the back, here's the back of the card. I spent hours staring at these. The internet before there was an internet. You know, I also like Leon Durham because he was a first baseman and a lefty. Next up, we're just going to go to the next year. Local boy, Ron Kittel. Oh boy, where to start? Let's start on the back. Born in Gary, Indiana. He grew up in the Etna neighborhood, which is just south of the neighborhood I live in. He's living in Crown Point here. So I do love this set. I talked about this one in another video in my book review about the wax pack. I love this set. If 85 was the year I got my first baseball cards, 86 was the year I became a collector. I also discovered Donnerson Fleer that year, but the top set is still my favorite. Just love those bold names at the top. Moving right along another year, 87 Topps, Chris Bosio. This was the first year I got a complete set, and although I found the design a little underwhelming compared to the colorfulness of these two, I can see why a lot of people really love it. And as you can see, it's been autographed. This was the first autograph I ever got from a ball player in spring training, 1987. And true story, while he was pitching, he committed 2 balks. Balked in runs, and I hollered, "Get that bum out of here." And somebody in front of me turned around and said, "Hey, isn't that the guy that gave you an autograph?" So yeah, something else about me. I guess I'm kind of an asshole sometimes. I try, though. Lord knows I try. Moving along a couple years, 1990 Topps Andre Dawson. I loved this set. I still love this set. I'm about 80 cards away from completing it after 30 years. I didn't care for the 88 and 89 designs. I found them very boring. So opening these up, this pop art, this Liechtenstein style art, I just love these. And the backs, got the Art Deco style lettering and this cool little stripe at the bottom. I just think these are gorgeous little works of art. And this is one of my favorite sets from the junk wax era, no doubt. And finally, we're going to jump back in time a little bit before the junk wax era. The Stone Pony, 1979 Topps. Well, if there's any single person who I should credit my love and knowledge of baseball, it's this guy. I've been listening to him since 1984 with the Cubs, currently with the White Sox. Give him a follow on Twitter. He's very interesting, very engaging, and very, very sassy to people who need it. You got the, I always like looking at the backs of the old cards. This one's kind of busy. Smaller stat line, but again, you know, for me, this was vintage for me. There we go. Me and 5 cards. All right, y'all have a good night. Take care. Hit subscribe, all that. You can follow me on Twitter at Gary Area or at 2020 Suspended. Instagram, Samuel A. Love, or Facebook at SamLove219. All right, take care.